Can't deal with this guy.
All right, we're loading in now.
All right, I'd like to apologize on behalf of Irish Mantis.
So while we begin, actually, as a Wonder Woman player, how do you normally find this matchup goes for the people at home?
I think it's pretty even. Shield has a pretty good job dealing with the Atrocitus shield. Once the trade is out, take your time. You can outspace there. You can actually, if he whips a forward too, like a main, you can parry the next one on reaction and get a full combo punish before the mix-up even comes out.
Now, I think almost immediately, Mantis knows how much respect Dubasik will show to call to call Dexter from that range. Very brave, but you know you can do it if they respect you.
Yeah, right there, very brave by Dubasik throwing the shield that close, going right over the head, but short delay wake up, not quite enough to get the combo, and blocking properly is Irish Mantis, not allowing himself to get hit with the European reset as we are, on this side of the Atlantic.
I think Mantis will actually almost like take that damage as currency to guarantee Dexter, because he knows the second he has the cat available, he's going to open up some of those mix-up options on top of pressure too. And the fact that Dubasik, if he gets a bar out of him push block, he's only got one of them.
Absolutely, keeping it safe now. Irish Mantis with the solid play, not as crazy of as an Atrocitus as we've seen, from the likes of like a Tekken Master or like so much they get those extremely hard reads. More in the vein of the Coach Steve class where these guys are relying on their neutral, waiting for the cat, and then they're ready to play.
A wonderful pickup on that blood lift. We're going to see the interaction for extra damage, and this is probably going to be the round using the shield just to guarantee. And Mantis, a little bit of style, a little bit of spice.
Yeah, some optimization to go right alongside that. And I like the seal from Irish Mantis using that load the ring. Don't forget, Atrocitus does own one of those. We don't see that string often, but it's really cool animation. I love it.
It's a great animation, and actually the fact that it comes out as a low means some of those nitty-gritty combos at the end, you have a higher chance of landing them because the hitbox is on the floor, and if they're close to the floor, obviously that's going to combo much better.
Right here, this is the exclusive to Irish Mantis, the Blood Siphon. Has no problem standing in front of you and taking that damage over time as it all adds up. Add an optimal combo on top of it, and 396 damage plus what came over time.
I mean, Mantis dropped the end, but that was going to save him like, what, an extra 2%. He'd done the damage, he'd done the deed, and now he can focus on that grounded game again, poking with the sort of blood breath, purely because she is on the ground so much. The risk of a jump is very low.
And there's the risk right there. The wake-up punch is trying to get some space in between them, looking for the safe Dexter call.
Needs to catch it. Yep, there's a whiff punish on the back 2-3, probably going to see a clash. Goes for the delay.
Yeah, he was looking for the air tech, I would guess. But here comes Dexter, and we're talking chip damage territory. And this Blood Siphon, in fact, does kill over time, but the throw from Dubasik not going to go out that easy.
No, even an opportunity to clash. Surprised we didn't even see him try, to be fair, in that situation. But now there's the location where, does he understand that Mantis is pretty strong on the ground here? So does he now try and change character? Is he going to go with Wonder Woman? Or is he going to give himself that one-game situation where if he changes after two, I mean, is it the right call to make?
Yeah, big decision here. But he did, in fact, head back to the character select screen, has the entire roster at his disposal. What Dubasik has in the lockdown. And you heard the name, and I promise you, I would tell you what exactly happened under this chair, but let's just see catch-ups a little closer to me than before, or as the Enchantress comes on the screen. Dubasik gonna go with the switch early on, game 2. Love the hairstyle.
Now, for those that are unaware, she's such a unique character. A lot of things like that, that trait being able to summon. No, not the trait, sorry. It's not minion as a special move by itself. We'll see what happens.
Oh, and just a bit early on that air dash, getting in the range of that spit. And no connection there. Can get a small combo from that point, but instead is going to rely on the space game. Big time whip, no attempt on the punish.
I just completely butchered her trait, by the way. Of course it is the minions. She sees so little of this character.
It's okay. People are trying to figure out where exactly she stands. Is she any good? But not able to get the offense going now. The security of Dexter able to save Mantis out of that combo, which would have been a punish on the short delay from Dubasik.
But again, it comes down to the fact that she's super tricky. And that's the thing, those spells that she can adapt, it's very much like a Wonder Woman trait. I don't think Dubasik is going to be, too uncomfortable with a variable special that can do multiple things and adapting accordingly.
Wow, a nice dash up into the sweep. He's going to get away there. Great use of the shield to send that ball right back. Punish? Yes, doesn't even have to duck under back dash. Just gets the punch immediately.
I love the knowledge. And if you're going to specialize in this character, you're going to have those nitty-gritty details on lockdown. And there's the push full combo.
Talking about nitty-gritty details, Enchantress can in fact change the timing on when she wants to meter burn that spell. Maybe she lets the entirety go for free, or maybe she sends it for that launcher as Dubasik now in the driver's seat. hey, you try to wake up, I got my little friend in the back, he's on the way.
Now, I do believe that 3-hit string, 1-1-2 or 1-2-2 come from the annotation of top head, but it is slightly plus on block, so I think that's why we see the down 1 come through. Irish Mantis knowing that and respecting it.
Oh, and this could be a punish. Yes, gets the full dash up in there, the knockdown for the safe trait call, and right back at you. Character power on top of character power. Oh! Here's an unblockable interactable. If that wasn't the most injustice sequence you've seen in a little bit, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Now we have 4 bars. If we see a clash, he's in a great situation, but it's bursted for 3 of Mantis. Not a lot of resources actually spent this entire time. It's very poke heavy, very special move heavy. That's going to get rid of the Siphon.
Ooh, and trying to mix it up. The second hit of that 1-2 is an overhead, but instead goes for the sweep. Irish Mantis
I put a spell on you.
1-1-1 into just raw puddle. That is a next level read of a challenge if I've ever seen one.
There's something in the air about these Red Lanterns, man. They must be all combined at once. Backing up now, and this is going to be a punish once again.
That's going to be data for Mantis. He now knows he has to respect. The trait's going to try and guarantee the jump in, but I love the backstep with punish for days.
And that's the beautiful stuff you love to see in fighting games. Doesn't quite get the punish on the air tech. Instead, loses position back to the wall. Irish Mantis in control of the push block. Character power for character power. What's it going to be? The Blood Siphon.
There we go.
Will he get saved?
Oh! My man coming in to save the day.
Low light situation's not going to push black. It's going to allow him a chance with the Deck Star. All he gets is the shield. Air dashes his way in, looking for a mix-up opportunity. Spit to try to keep him out.
That was wonderful damage. Calculation from
And
Basic,
that
by
is
the
a
way.
punish. Unclashable damage right now. Dubasik in control, spins it, goes to the life drain instead of meter.
Oh my no! Oh no, if there was one spell he needed at the magic time, it was that one.
And the spell coming through that would damage Irish Mantis whether he jumped or crouched, and he simply crouched to his death. You saw he kind of did the he wasn't a big fan of that, but in fighting games, we take those as Dubasik ties it up 1 game to
I mean,
1.
the second that happens, Atrocitus can't do any of the specials because they're always quarter circles, right? Down
Absolutely.
forward.
All right, trying to meet him with the air-to-air, but instead gets the knockdown. Great challenge of the poke, and Dubasik looking infinitely more comfortable as Enchantress.
Absolutely, yeah. She's such a unique character, has so many little tricks and some would say gimmicks, but in a tournament setting, if you're not familiar with the matchup or super comfortable, I mean, that's not going to be Dubasik's problem.
Well, get familiar with the corner as the Drake comes to help and gets himself reset. Big time scaling, but should be enough for the kill, and Dubasik carrying off that momentum from the last game. And yeah, the smile on the faces right now, just as exciting as this Enchantress game.
Absolutely. We're going to see a nice bit of optimization from Mantis, and the Siphon is going to get a little bit of healing, but to be honest, he's in the second life bar. It's not going to do anything. It's more going to focus towards that burst, which can be plus.
And pulls him in. The second hit of that string, a yank towards the screen as Dubasik uses his frame advantage to jump out of the corner. Walk up throw like a true boss. Boot to the face, and what is the mix-up? No, he goes for the wake-up.
Very risky stuff, but he hasn't got the bar to meter burn, so Dubasik lives another day. The question is for how long?
Enough punish this time on the Deck Star summon very early and unfortunate. Gonna get a mix up into the background bounce. No, dropped combo instead.
I think that was definitely a sub tempo for those background bounces giving a hard knockdown. The fact that he had character power locked and loaded, we might have seen something dirty on that, but unfortunately there was a drop.
Irish Mantis is going to live to see another day in great punish, but it isn't going to get much for it. Tries to be optimal by jumping over, but a little too much gravity deterioration on the jump 3 instead.
At least in this situation, he took no damage. The goal for Mantis was do damage and not trade. Because when he's got just half left, he can't afford it.
Yeah, and Dubasik is going to elect for the spacing here. Wasn't going to eat too much more from that combo, but would have been in a detrimental situation in terms of damage and not having the resources. So it elects to use the clash early. 2 bars to recover 25% and caught on the startup of that projectile shield.
Some key conversions you're seeing attempted to go for the mix-up. Yeah, I think he was expecting the low right there. Would have been a great payout. Deck Star made the low more likely.
A lot of expectation going on right now. These guys just throwing out special moves from a distance. Keeping it safe now is Irish Mantis.
With punish!
Yeah, big time. This may be enough. No, doesn't have the meter to extend.
That is unfortunate.
Right,
3 out of nowhere.
Into the Deck Star summon. We'll see how Dubasik elects to spin his meter. Exactly. Push block gets Deck Star out of there. Back to the wall. Irish Mantis still has access to the clash. Looks for the interruption, but a little too late.
He finally has the bar of meter. The air tech tries to jump through to chase it down, but it's not enough. No blood breath either.
Here's
Mantis.
a chance. No Deck Star, no bar. Evades the forward 3. Big time scare there. No whiff punish this time, but getting closer now. Both defense afraid to throw out anything. Mix up, stays in front, keeps it safe.
Do we see Deck Star? We do. He has the safety, and now Dubasik's in trouble.
And that was a punish. He's going to try to throw some pressure, but uses the gap to let go of the Deck Star trait, and Great recognition from Irish Mantis as he fights back. A slugfest now. These guys going at it 1 game apiece, back to back to back, and Irish Mantis up 2-1.
I mean, this is a straight up matchup of knowledge versus knowledge. How much do you know about this matchup, man? Because if it's not enough, then I'm just going to run rings around you.
Here's the run back, using the background bounce to get the extension on the combo and still sneak that back three in there. And pushes through the shield. You talk about recognition and right on cue. Dubasik
goes in for the knockdown instead. I mean, that is somewhat of a fun background bounce. It's not
here we
quite
go.
the same.
Second chance, right?
Yeah, just giving him a chance. What a nice guy, Mantis. Knockdown on the 1-2-2. Now there's the trade.
Oh, what's up? We're just gonna. What's up? I'm not afraid of
There's
you.
2v2! No one told me this was a versus game!
I know. Hey, I heard some rumors about. Oh, did Boom just tweet me? Hold up. Versus on deck for the next game. Not really. Backs up, unblockable, interactive. I'm pretty sure Enchantress doesn't ride the motorcycle in this form, but this should be enough. Keeps him in the corner. A lot of heavy attacks in that combo and chip damage territory as Dubasik swings back.
And Dubasik could afford to go into the back-to-back down one there. Mantis clearly trying to take the minus frame to secure a grab, but with the health that Dubasik has, he can take those risks. Who cares?
That was really risky right there, using that air punch walk to escape. Could have gotten a punish on the way down, but just out of the range is Irish Mantis, and a big-time punish. Negative 800 on the blood puddle, gets a full dash in and full combo conversion.
But at the very least, these two characters are both very meter intensive for their damage. That's the thing.
You're welcome to try.
Here's the trait. Wait, trade is the word I was looking for.
And again, this time, instead of positioning Alex to get the character power loose, Irish Mantis backdashing for his life. He's gonna run right into the trade.
I'll be honest, I forgot he was there.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about recognition and awareness. The only person who needed to know was Dubasik, and he has been on point with his spacing and character summons here in this game for it. He needs want to go to losers just yet.
He needs the cycle because he needs to get that health back. He's now built up to the point where he can go for the blast if he needs to.
And should be enough. No, one more chance and gets the meter trade out.
You cheeky devil.
I can't believe he snuck that in like a true god. Stand 2. He's going to trade meter for a second chance at health, and all of this is bonus damage for Dubasik.
And if you're Mantis, that's going to be so annoying.
Absolutely.
Knowing that you were one hit from death and you landed it.
And he does it again! What a god!
This guy just refuses to die, KP.
All right, once more, and gets the hit on the combo conversion. Dubasik, actually the Enchantress god right now, as he finally gets clipped with the back 2. Fighting so desperately to gain as much free damage as he could in that first health bar.
He had to drop the combo. He couldn't end it with anything. He had to lose corner carry on that.
With the whip punish once again, Irish Mantis. This is all but over one guess here on the mix-up corner. And there it is. You see that once again, again, standing 1 into 2 is an overhead. So he's just throwing out the jab and going into the sweep immediately. Great recognition and a great way to try to make your own mix-ups with this character.
Now, this trait, it means that Mantis has to really back off. Can't use the siphon. Jumped over! The punch flow connects!
Oh, that was beautiful. He was a frame away from that spell coming out and killing him. And not like this, Ketchup. We've seen it time and time again.
Oh, my word.
Bets it all on the 50-50. How NRS of you to bet it all right there. And decisive game 5. Both of these men delivering.
The thing is, that risk was actually very uncharacteristic of Mantis. He normally doesn't go for it. And I felt like he was trying to use that raw mix-up to his advantage. But Dubasik, he knows about that mix-up. Some people say you can react to it if you're super on point, and this guy is on point.
All right, there's a throw. Nice tank from Dubasik. He is locked in. All of the overheads to get the punish. Once again, refuses to give up any free damage. And the forward 3, great spacing tool. Enchantress can, in fact, place it close, medium, and far as he uses the air dash to escape.
I mean, it's a normal in itself. It's not just a forward 3, it's that positioning tool. It's almost like a projectile using it and keep weight. And when they're both on the floor, as often as these two characters are, the forward 3 is a big risk. Nice read on the air dash!
And the great punish from Dubasik as he takes about half of his health after that the knockdown, half of the deck start time.
Oh my god!
Stop it. Too much conversion. This man is ready.
How did he still get the combo on that KP? What is going on?
All right, Siphon is up. Damage over time. Irish Mantis, the smart man, taking every bit of health he can as he works his way towards the winner's top 8. But Dubasik fighting back. There's the whip. Doesn't go into the knockdown. Just simply uses the down one for frame advantage. But now on the juggle, there's the combo into the knockdown.
I'm not particularly sure that back forward 1 was intentional from Atrocitus. I think he was really trying to go for something else. I've got a bit of an input error right there, but that might be whiff punished by that crouch.
Oh, it catches him right before death. Irish Mantis so slick, taking a punch here. Maybe a combo and the raw blood puddle. How's your feet? Are you not watching him? Get ready to go for this ride.
expecting a grab and going in for the grab, and unfortunately the forward 3 is a bit too close, falling victim to it.
All right,
now
he
the
won't-
tray again.
Yeah, no escape that time for Irish Mantis. Dubasik had not moved, simply waiting for a jump out or a different form of escape, and dash up, not close enough for the punch.
Now this is going to be match point for Dubasik if he wins this round. He's going to move on into top 8 winner side.
Oh, and the classic there, EX spit a lot of juggle properties on that, and great conversion. Fantastic recognition and great combo route on top of it to get the job done.
This is going to be match point for both players. A little bit of extra meter from Dubasik,
And you
taking
see
the nice frames.
You saw the layers coming into the mix-up there with the stand one into the back one, trying to get full combos now that he has Irish Mantis standing there blocking. But who needs to block when you're on the offensive? Mantis, another bar feeder. To the corner we go. Oh, drops the combo.
I think he just wants to get out of there, keep that distance game, get Dexstar back. We might see one Dexstar sequence taking it through, going in for the 1-2-2 because it is going to be plus on block, enforcing that pressure.
Great block here, jumps over, looking for the cross-up, and he may be conditioned. Irish Mantis blocking all of these sweeps successfully and trying to wake up, breaks it. No chance for a clash, and Dubasik is in trouble.
I can only assume Dubasik thought he was going to go for the wake-up Dexstar. We can see a chant coming through the crowd. They
And
do want
that-
Mantis to take it.
Oh, and the siphon is out, and that may be it, and that is it. Great throw tech from Dubasik, but the follow-up trait. And Irish Mantis using all of the tools in his disposal. Fantastic set as the Irishman popping off, making it into the winner's top 8.
That was absolute madness. That was the matchup I think every single one of us was hoping to see. We were looking for. Mantis calling out his competition, and he's going to be winner side top 8, which is a great